There we go, everybody rotate!
Don't worry about the people with the cameras, you just go score touchdowns, alright?
Here at the Play 60 Youth Football Festival.
Y'all ready?
You can just say go. You guys just try to run out the press.
Are we going against them or no?
Yeah, you're going against them.
Okay, you're going down. Just get you one. Y'all ready?
1 minute remaining.
Run! Go! Oh, nice!
Guys, hustle back! Hustle back!
I don't know what happened.
Joining the agility drill station, Michael Rockers.
Handoff. Alright, guys.
Anything you want to do, fellas.
Here we go, come in. Yeah. Say go get it. Come on. Alright, guys. Take a point here. You'll understand. I love when people get
30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds.
Media availability is post event.
Come on, guys.
We'll do media availability.
Yeah, come on.
Guys, this is for the kids. You can move back. We're going to do media availability after the play.
Alright, guys. You ready?
We want to allow the kids to play. Please take a step back. Thank you. Doing media availability.
I don't know.
Courtney Upshaw, Alabama linebacker. Courtney, first of all, congratulations getting up to this point. It's got to be a good feeling being here in New York for you.
Most definitely, it's a great feeling. You know, just to be here for the first time and experience New York, man. The stuff you see in movies and all the traffic is like real life stuff. Because I see some almost get hit by a bus today, but it's definitely a great experience.
What was the one, experience you've had so far? What did you eat? What did you drink? What did you see since you've been here? That's like, no, I couldn't get this anywhere else.
Well, I haven't been nowhere to eat. I only been grabbing slices of pizza right around the block from the hotel. So because I've been so busy doing interviews with the SI, Sirius Radio. So whenever I had time to sneak in some food, I just went and grabbed a slice of pizza. So.
All right, cool. Excellent. Let's talk about tomorrow night. You have an opportunity to make some history. You guys won a national championship. Okay, being the first linebacker taken from Alabama in a very long time. Where would you like to see yourself? Do you want to see yourself playing the inside? Do you want to see yourself as a pass rusher? Do you want to see yourself as a guy who plays 4 downs?
Well, me personally, I want to see myself playing all downs. I feel I can do it. I did it throughout college in Nick Saban's, defense and as an outside backer rushing the pass on 3rd downs and whatever. But honestly, I'm willing and able to do whatever coach asks me to do in any team. That's not confident in myself, and I'm really ready to get back to the football part.
All right, excellent. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You don't have to call me Sergeant. I'm the only one.
Man, it's a habit, man.
Over the past couple of weeks, your name's been touted with a lot of different clubs, organizations. When you're watching like Sports Center and all that, what's going through your mind when you hear, my God, they're pointing me in this here, they're pointing me here? I mean, what's going through your mind?
I mean, honestly, I try to stay away from watching all that. But you hear it, you see it, the good, the bad. You know what I'm saying? I just try to stay humble with it all. I mean, of course, somebody gonna have something bad to say about me, but I'm a football player. Just give me a playbook. Teach me defense, and I'll be ready to go. I feel I'm able to, like I was saying earlier, play any position. There's a big question about me playing outside back or DN. I'm just really ready to get back to the football part.
Well, considering how certain teams would like to use you, is there any preference over a specific location and set position? Well,
I'm gonna say this. I like to get at the quarterback. In those sacks and everything is something I love to do, and but there's no preference. It's wherever they want me to play, I'm willing to play.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Good job. One more press.
Whatever you want. Okay, you're gonna run. You're gonna throw it. You're gonna run a fly. Hey, can you guys back up? Okay.
Good job.
Think about this when you heard you're going to be drafted officially.
I couldn't be more excited. It's a chance to join the franchise, to wear a horseshoe. It's just a dream come true, and I'm looking forward to getting out there and starting with the guys.
Okay, well, what do you know about Indianapolis? You know much about our town yet?
A little bit. I know it's a great sports town. From the Final Fours, from the Indy 500, from the Colts, the Pacers. I know it's got some great steakhouses, starting I think with St. Elmo's. I'll get a crash course on some of the culture and history as things get moving.
All right, is this a rebuilding process? Is that what you're joining? How are you approaching this?
I don't know. I guess you could call it that. The fact that the slate's been wiped somewhat clean, but I know I go in there with high expectations for myself. I'm sure Coach Pagano, Mr. Irsay, all the coaches have high expectations for themselves. I'm sure all the players have very high expectations. So, I'm sure we'll go out there and try and win games. No one wants to try and lose. But if you want to call it a rebuilding process, I guess you can call it that. But I want to go there and work hard and try and win games.
Tell me about having to go back to school, have to finish up a degree. Congratulations on that. But is that going to get in the way of learning what you need to learn with the Colts?
It'll be a minor bump in the road. I think I won't be able to get out there until June 8th, maybe is the day. But I think there's ways to learn the playbook. There's time before the season starts, so I think it'll all be good.
All right. So what kind of fashions are you sporting tomorrow night at the draft? You decided yet?
I haven't really decided. I got 2 new suits. I'll let my mom sort of pick out the suits and the ties and the shirt because fashion is not my strong suit.
Sisters haven't been involved in the process?
That's a good point. I'll have to ask them as well.
Thanks for the time.
Absolutely.
Welcome to Indianapolis.
I appreciate it.
Next.
Go to the car wash.
Ready, Larry?
Go.
3, 2. Out here with Andrew Luck. And Andrew, do you feel like I'm stalking you? Do you need a restraining order?
No, absolutely not.
Well, the cat's out of the bag. You're going to be a Colt. Just how excited are you?
I couldn't be more excited. It really is a dream come true to be able to wear the horseshoe. I'm very excited to get going.
You knew this for a while, but you maintained the same work ethic and you competed as if you didn't know for sure where you were going. How important was that in this process for you? Make sure you are as ready as you can be.
No, absolutely. I think I've fairly high expectations for myself when it comes to football. And I realize you can't waste an off season sitting around waiting, trying to see what happens. So try to put the work in, work as hard as I can, and I'm glad it worked out. It will work out this way with Indianapolis, and just try and put my best foot forward.
A lot of Colts veterans have cringed when people use the word rebuild or rebuilding in this franchise. What's your take on the state of that franchise right now and how you fit in?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think somewhat the slate has been wiped, I guess, a little clean with coaches, I guess, and players leaving. But I don't think anybody wants to lose or be part of the team. I think that's what you associate when you hear rebuilding, is that it's going to be losing. It's going to be however many losing years in a row. So I don't think that'll be the case. I'm sure all the guys are incredibly motivated. I know the coaches are, and talking with them, and I know I am as well. I think we'll try and go out there and win as many games as we can.
Draft night will be unforgettable, and you're going to have a pretty big entourage. Talk about some of the people you'll share draft night with.
Yeah, I have my immediate family here. They made the trek up from Morgantown, West Virginia. Some of my high school coaches, Coach Shaw is the Stanford head coach, and Coach Pep, another coach, will be there. Some high school buddies, some folks from Washington. So it'll be nice to share that experience with Washington.
One last thing for you, are you ready to be a Hoosier?
Absolutely.
Awesome. It's Andrew Luck. He's got 2 new suits. He'll pick one for draft night. We'll have to find out together. Let's throw it back to the studio. Hey, man. Good luck.
Yeah,
See
absolutely.
you soon.
I appreciate it. Nice talking to you.
All right, we're here with the new Colts quarterback, Andrew Luck. Andrew, good seeing you again, and congratulations. I know the folks back in Indianapolis are happy to see you become a Colt. How are you feeling? How excited are you to have this opportunity to play for Indianapolis?
So very excited. It's a dream come true. I can't wait to get out there and get started and have a chance to represent a wonderful city and be a part of a wonderful franchise.
Do you feel relieved, though? I mean, you're dealing with all these media members here, but now you know where you're headed. How nice is that?
Yeah, it is somewhat of a relief. I think there's some strong indicators along the way, but it's nice to hear officially and sort of have the cat out of the bag. It's a lot of fun to be a part of too.
What's it been like being around your teammates, folks back at Stanford, knowing that you're going #1? What is that feeling like?
I think they're all very excited, and I think they're all very happy for me as well. And I'm glad that it all worked out in that sense, and you can't really wait to get started.
You gotta look forward to seeing the fans in Indianapolis. You know they love their football from the days when Peyton played there. I mean, you gotta be looking forward to that.
No, absolutely, and from what I understand, Peyton really made it a football city, and so I know they got very dedicated, fervent fans, and really look forward to to playing for them on Sundays.
Okay, the draft. So you always talk about fashion. So are you ready to go? Word is that you have 2 suits. You got some choices here, right?
I do have 2 suits. I have a terrible fashion sense, so I'll let all the women in my life make those choices.
All right, and last thing, we understand that you will be with David Letterman coming up on Thursday. You know he's from Indiana. He's a Hoosier. How excited are you looking forward to that opportunity with him?
Oh, very excited. Hopefully he'll educate me a little bit on the city and the state, so I can go in there with some good knowledge. But excited to be a part of a great show like Letterman.
All right, Andrew, congratulations and welcome to Indianapolis.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Uno mas. What's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Prematurely, I guess. You good? All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Sadly, there's not much drama when it comes to draft night for Andrew Luck, but I don't know, maybe you kind of like it that way. You can kind of breathe a little easier, no?
I'm not complaining
at all. Right.
What
does this mean? What is this moment? Have you thought about kind of taking it in a little bit?
I think it's still sort of coming together, in my mind, but excitement's really the prevailing feeling. It's excited to be a part of, to soon be a part of, officially, I guess, a part of a great franchise like the Indianapolis Colts, to be able to live in a great city like Indianapolis, and put your best foot forward and try and go out and win football games.
You're saying the right stuff.
I've been trying.
Ryan Grigson came out yesterday and went ahead and kind of let the cat out of the bag. Do you like that? I mean, is it,
Yeah, I think it's nice. It's nice for me. I think there's some strong indicators along the way, and maybe for the franchise to come out and say, maybe let's address some questions a little more head on, as opposed to skirting around some things. So it's I guess it is nice, from my point of view, for it to be out there.
This is all the ceremonial stuff. The hard work begins soon. Although you've also got classes out in Stanford, so I mean, kind of a busy time for you.
Oh yeah, it'll be interesting juggling the two, but it'll be done, and there's time before training camp starts, so we'll get some good work in.
When do you get the playbook?
When I get the playbook in, so soon, yeah.
Soon? Soon enough, anyway,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you. By the way, there is still some drama. I misspoke earlier. It's about whether he's going to have suit A or suit B on draft night. Have you thought about that?
I'll let my mom and sisters, the women in my life, pick that out. We'll see. I'm sure they'll do a lot better than I could ever do.
It's ladies' choice draft night here in New York. Congratulations to you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Andrew.
All right, last but not least, Andrew, I work for the show. It's so exciting to have you come here after what happened this past season. Can you talk about coming to the franchise, clean slate, and your determination to win?
No, absolutely. I think it's a great opportunity. Maybe people don't have as high expectations for the team outside of it, but I know the coaches do. I'm sure all the players do. I know I have high expectations for myself, so it'll be fun to get in there and start being a part of a team and try and go out there and win football games.
Now you're a quarterback, but you're also a very physical football player. Can you talk about coming to a team and kind of instilling that physical nature in this franchise?
I don't know, as a quarterback, how much of that I can do. You got Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis. They're pretty physical, so I'll look for them in guidance in that department.
Yeah, but you're not going to try a little bit. I mean, you've got some of the tackles and fumble recoveries that you tackled. Some of the guys, Sharice Wright from USC, you laid the hammer down.
I think those are interesting events. I don't know if I'll be able to duplicate that or replicate that in the next level.
Do you have a play from college that you'll look back on and think, gosh, that was kind of emblematic of my entire college career?
I don't know. I think that's tough. I don't know if I have had too many special plays like that.
Andrew Luck saying he doesn't have too many special plays from college. That's funny in and of itself. And then lastly, Andrew, I mentioned I work for Mr. Irrelevant, the guy that's drafted last. It's also the Colts pick. Have you thought about how you might ask for his autograph?
That's a good question. I'll have to find something for him to autograph, I guess. That's very good. Something to think about.
All right.